The AH-64E Apache Guardian, the most advanced configuration of the AH-64 Apache attack helicopter developed by Boeing. And now, Poland has requested the US to supply AH-64E Apache Guardian attack helicopters. Poland will also achieve technology transfer. The AH-64E Apache Guardian attack helicopter is operated by a crew of two, one pilot and one weapon operator. It has a length of 17.8 meters, the main rotor diameter of 14.8 meters, a height of 4.9 meters, and a maximum weight of 10.5 tons. The helicopter, which has a top speed of 302 km per hour and a range of approximately 500 km, is equipped with two General Electric T700 to 701D turboshaft engines. The Apache Guardian can carry a maximum of 16 Hellfire anti-tank missiles, 76 Hydra 70 missiles or 76 APKWS rounds, 1,200 rounds for the 30mm cannon, and two air-to-air missiles Stinger, AIM-9 Sidewinder, Mistral, sidearm. Poland says it plans to buy as many as 96 Boeing AH-64E Apache attack helicopters, which will replace its aging fleet of around 30 Cold War-era Mi-24 Hind gunships and then some. This would also make the Polish land forces the second largest AH-64 operator worldwide, behind the US Army. The announcement reflects a broader multi-billion-dollar Polish military spending spree, spurred in part by the current conflict in Ukraine. We sent an inquiry to the USA regarding the acquisition of 96 AH-64E Apache helicopters in the latest Guardian version for the needs of the aviation of the land forces, Baschak said according to a machine translation of his Polish language tweet. Along with helicopters, we will also obtain technology transfer. Apache Guardian is the formal name of the AH-64E variant. Boeing has honored the government of Poland has selected the AH-64E Apache for the Polish Armed Forces' new attack helicopter fleet. An Apache selection strengthens US-Polish military ties by enhancing interoperability and cooperation between Poland, the US Army and NATO nations, a subsequent press release from Boeing said. During the procurement process, Boeing established significant cooperative partnerships across Polish government and industry. Our partnership with the Polish Armaments Group, in particular, will continue to expand as we implement training and sustainment efforts with local industry. Boeing's offer to Poland was for AH-64E V6, with MUM team and unmanned teaming capability. Adam Hodges, capture team lead for vertical lift international sales at Boeing Defense, Space, and Security, had told reporters at MSPO, according to Breaking Defense. However, the level of interoperability will be detailed on the base of government-to-government talks and will depend on customer requirements and US government. The V6 subvariant of the AH-64E is one of, if not the most modern configurations of the Apache. The US Army is in the process of bringing its AH-64E fleet up to this standard, which includes a raft of improvements and new capabilities beyond the improved ability to work cooperatively with unmanned aircraft. Compared to earlier AH-64s, V6 types feature an expanded suite of sensors, as well as communications systems and data links, which improve their ability to spot and engage targets, especially during overwater operations, as well as detect and avoid threats. You can read more about the complete V6 package here. Poland's future AH-64s could potentially benefit from other efforts to expand the helicopter's capabilities beyond the V6 package. For instance, the US Army is working to integrate Israel's Spike NLOS missile onto its Apaches, which will give them added flexibility when engaging various targets. The Polish military's selection of the AH-64E could possibly serve as a springboard for further Boeing rotorcraft purchases too. The company has identified Poland as a potential customer for the AH-47F Chinook transport helicopter to replace at least a portion of the country's Soviet-era Mi-18 Montana and Mi-17 HIPs. The sheer number of AH-64Es that the Polish government wants to buy now underscores the country's general drive to modernize its armed forces, something that only looks to have grown in size and scope since Russia's launched its all-out invasion of Ukraine in February. The employment of heavily armored vehicles and various anti-armor capabilities to counter them, the latter being one of the Apache's primary mission sets, have been central features on both sides of that conflict. Even before the Russian invasion of Ukraine, authorities in Poland, which is a NATO member, had cited concerns about potential Russian aggression as part of justifications for military modernization and increased defense spending. Currently, the armed Mi-24, Mi-2, and W-3PL helicopters are subordinated to the 1st Army Aviation Brigade, consisting of two elements, 49th Air Base in Pruszcz-Dodski and 56th Air Base in Inarakpol. These should be urgently replaced, and thus Poland is planning to acquire new aircraft. Assuming that a single helicopter squadron includes 16 aircraft, procurement of 96 helicopters would make it possible to fully equip 6 squadrons. The Polish government is also now faced with a new need to outright recapitalize some equipment stocks, including portions of its tank fleets, as a result of having transferred significant amounts of equipment to its Ukrainian counterparts. If nothing else, if Poland's current Apache plans come to fruition, its current military modernization efforts will include becoming the second biggest user of the AH-64E anywhere on Earth.